Welcome, everybody, to the Happier Club. Today, I have two of my really good friends as my guests today. I have Patrick, and I have my homie, Andrew. Welcome, guys.
What's up, guys?
Thank you.
Thanks for having us on, dude. I'm really
Of
stoked
course.
to be a part of this right now. So,
This is you guys' first podcast ever.
Yep.
yeah, first
Good.
podcast.
I'm happy to have you guys here. Obviously, we kind of know each other from high school. We kind of grew up with each other.
Yeah.
Like throughout high school, we were on the swim team together for a little bit. For senior year.
1 year, yeah.
For 1 year,
Nice.
and you were just a biker.
Yeah,
Growing
fucking
up.
moved to Lompoc.
And then now you guys are still riding bikes together,
Yeah.
just chilling,
Yep.
just hanging out now.
No,
You guys just kicking it.
Good times.
posted. Yeah, I just go to school and then kind of just chill. I don't know, kind of wait for people to get off of work, like, treat school like a job, and then kind of meet up whenever. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys just been chilling lately?
Worked, hanging out, whatever. Going places. Food truck
Yeah.
Friday.
Food truck Fridays.
About it.
Nice. It's been posting it. So what kind of what got you guys going into bikes?
I've always kind of like stayed riding bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I think when I moved back, like people just kind of like started, like, I don't know. A lot of people started riding bikes again, like throughout, like, cause I follow a lot of people on Instagram. So I kind of like stay connected in the biking community, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of see like that a lot of people that stopped riding kind of are getting bikes again. So kind of, it's not just like in our like hometown, it's kind of like throughout everywhere. And I think that has to do with like being in quarantine. So I think like people just had a lot more time and then wanted to go outside, you know? So
Yeah, I've been seeing like Nate and Franny and stuff like that. Well, Franny's always been riding bikes. But,
yeah.
But shout out Franny and shout out Nate.
Yes, shout out both of them.
But yeah, they've been riding bikes a lot. Wasn't Franny at like the Houston like X Games like
It's like the Rockstar Park.
oh the Rockstar skate park, the bike park or whatever it is out there. He like tagged you guys in it, but you guys were busy probably doing biking things in Ventura that one day. Or that's where'd you guys go out there?
This most recent trip, we went up to like Santa Ana. We stopped at some places on the way to it and then kind of hit a loop on the way back to like Santa Clarita, like through like this different mountain range, a little bit low key. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I kind of like the skate parks kind of away from the crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the skate park in Lompoc now?
It's always fun.
It's always
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's the good learner park, man. And I don't know, it's
a good spot.
yeah.
Nice. As of right now, guys, we're in an undisclosed location. We're filming. Obviously, this isn't the original studio. We're drinking a Cacti by Travis Scott, the agave spiked seltzer. I thought it was tequila. I was mistakenly wrong. It's a malted rice.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it has citric acid, some agave syrup. I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea. It's gluten free though, so I'm all about it.
One positive, let's go.
And we're a little
Sipping on
crunk.
it.
It took a while to kind of set up this podcast. We
A lot of delays.
first I had to drive from San Diego up here, so that took a while. Obviously, it took about 5 hours from San Diego, and then we started drinking. Me and my cousin. My cousin's here with his dog River. Lil Chris. I talk about Lil Chris a lot on the podcast, but he was on, and then his dog was here, and we were drinking, just smoking, chilling. And then these guys showed up, and then my cousin Chris locked his fucking keys in the car, and so then we had to call Patrick's brother.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian, to unlocked the car.
Yes.
It was shout out Brian, because without that,
We'd still be trying with the coat hanger.
we had me and Patrick both trying to pry open this door with a coat hanger, trying to get the keys or trying to open some shit, and luckily your brother knows what he's doing.
Got some tools.
Yeah, that's all we needed.
Yeah, we had the right idea.
We couldn't just do the job. Sorry, Chris. But yeah, thank you, Travis Scott, for kind of sponsoring this podcast, because he's pretty much motivating this shit going on right now, because I'm pretty fucking turnt off these. I've been drinking these for like 3 hours now.
That's right. I had 2 glasses of wine before I came over.
What kind of wine? White or red?
Red wine. I don't know what kind it was.
Snoop
but
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg? Oh,
It was good.
nice.
It was fire. I was sipping on it.
not.
It was good.
I have not tried that one yet, but
It's
I
not
do.
bad.
But the Victim, or what's the wine company called? They do a bunch of the different Crime 22. That's like the type of wine it is, and they do a bunch of different. Each wine is like a different criminal's backstory. It's a bunch of and there's a bunch of like gangsters on there too, like old school gangsters. You should you should look it up, because, or like when you go to like a store next time, they have like a bunch of different ones, and you can read like the gangster's backstory on it, and they're pretty good wines too. I drink a lot of fucking wine.
I want the pepper wine. I want to try that one.
What's the pepper wine?
Pepper the band.
Oh, Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They have a
Some sick
a
wine
wine
merch.
made out of it's made in Paso, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that.
That sounds fucking good.
I really want to
I'm
try
about it.
It's only sold up there, I think.
Are they from there?
No, they're from Hawaii, but
Really?
they like the Central Coast a lot.
You know what? It's funny because before, probably like 2 years ago, I was looking at concerts and Pepper was playing up there. That makes total
'Cause
sense.
I went to a Pepper concert in Paso, and
That's so funny.
They weren't the headliner, but they were in the in between band, and it was probably my favorite concert just
Who was
because
the headliner?
like the Dirty Heads or something, but I didn't really like it.
What year was this?
5 years ago, probably. Yeah, probably 4.
2016?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because I remember.
But they specifically said they like the Central Coast and they come here often because they used to play at Slow Brew.
Oh, yeah.
But
you know who?
like in between their sets, though, they can't. When they're taking away their instruments, they all came out there and started singing to the music they just played in between and jamming out and like climbing in the crowd and shit.
Oh,
I was
fuck
like,
yeah.
That was cool.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I saw the first band when I got out of the Marines. It kind of like kick-started like me having a good time after I got out of the Marines, like pretty much getting drunk, smoking weed and shit, just like enjoying like my life that like I was kind of suppressed from like those last 4 years. When I started drinking, like when I went at that concert, I remember seeing the Expendables, and Gilbert Montiel invited us, me and Ivan. He was like, "Yo, I got tickets, come." Like
go.
free tickets.
That's
like
right.
to the Expendables. This band called Law. Their band called Law. It was the lead singer of Sublime. Fucking what's his name?
Fuck. I'm embarrassed not to know this.
I
right
know. I'm fucking
The Rome dude.
I'm bad with names. Though,
no,
to be honest.
not Rome, but not Rome. The other guy, Bradley though. It's Bradley.
Bradley.
The son of Bradley from Sublime, his son's
okay.
band, more metal than anything, but it's because it was a reggae concert. It was like barely anybody there. Yo, we need you to start Googling shit, and you need to sit right here. What's good, Chris?
Not too much. Just drinking.
You guys
Cacti.
can't see Chris in this video. If you guys are watching it on YouTube, you can't see Chris. He's off to the side. He's chilling. He's Googling
Big
shit.
chilling.
Chris. He's on my fucking OnlyFans right now, just scrolling around. What are you doing?
No I'm just waiting for something to Google.
I'm just joking. He's our Googler. He's my Jamie of my he's the Jamie of Rogan. He's the chin of the chin of Brendan. He's the man.
What?
You're the man.
The chin of what?
Oh, it's another podcast. It's another podcast. But anyways.
You don't know what he's talking about?
Not that one.
You need to get back on the internet.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Well, you should probably Google it. Are you the fastest hands in the podcast business?
Chin of...
Not in portrait mode.
We talked about your car. How you feeling now?
About what? My car?
Your car.
Oh. Bigger leaf.
You never liked
Bigger
your keys
leaf.
in the car before, though. So
Well, especially with your dog in the back seat.
I didn't
too,
say
with all the
that.
windows up.
We didn't repeat it. We didn't talk about that part. I
the
left
first
that
time,
out.
the first
But
time's a
thank you.
pass.
I was...
It was like your third or fourth time. Like,
No, first
Yeah.
that's a
time.
problem.
First time.
You need to put that thing on a lanyard.
First time.
Yeah, it was
That
out
is
of.
true.
It was out of.
True.
It was honestly out of. I don't even know how it happened. Honestly.
No
got-
It
comment.
happens to the best of us,
Yeah.
man. I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Actually,
done it.
so I did it one time on a trip in Porterville, California. So like,
Where's
Like-
Porterville?
so it's like by Bakersfield, kind of like in that area. So I was out there riding bikes with like a couple of my friends, Alex Urbon and Victor Galindo. Shout out the boys. And then I think Connor, I forget his last name, but he was out there.
Cheers, boys.
Yes.
Cheers.
Sorry for
Cheers.
cacti. Travis Scott.
With the ice. But yeah, we went out there and fucking we were out riding street, and I straight up went to go grab something from the car, locked it at the spot, and luckily it was the kid that lived in Porterville's car, and he was just able to go get a spare key.
Okay.
Yes.
I the first time, so I used to work for. I already told you guys this, but I didn't tell Chris this. The first time I locked my car, my keys in my car, I was the first time of my job that I worked for my stepdad at an electrical company. It was like, so I worked there for a while, and then I took a break and I worked at Sunglass Hut for a while just to get some like customer service experience. And then I came back to there before I moved to San Diego. And when I worked there for like a month or so, like a month or two. But the first day I came back, I locked my fucking keys in the car. Like the first day, everybody was just like, oh yeah, go get your bags and let's go to this house. Like, let's go, because we were just working on a full site that day. Luckily, it wasn't just like a residential house. It was like an actual construction site. And then so like I left my keys in there, and then I was just like, fuck. I like closed because I went to go get my bags. So I didn't unlock my car. I just opened up my trunk, grabbed my bags, put them on, and I closed it. And then he was just like, so luckily I had Geico.
Yeah.
Shout out Geico because
Did
they
you-
have roadside service.
For real. Did you know like immediately that you locked the keys into
Yeah.
the car? Yeah.
Almost immediately, I think I closed it, put my bags on, and then I was just like,
Yeah.
first I looked for my headphones, and then I was just like, wait, my headphones, where did I put my headphones at? I was just listening to music or something in my headphones, and then I was like, fuck, they're in the trunk. And I was like, oh, my keys are in the trunk because I can't open my trunk. And I was like, shit. And then luckily I had my phone on me. Luckily I didn't leave my phone in there, so put my phone in there, and then I called Geico.
What would you do if you didn't have your phone? Like it'd just be so screwed.
Well, no, luckily my stepdad was my
Nice.
fucking.
Nice.
He would have figured it out for me.
Nice.
I would have just called him.
That's good.
I would have felt like a dumbass. You know how it's like a fucking little kid asking their dad like for help. You know what I mean? That's how I feel when I ask my stepdad for stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like, can I have some help? Like, I feel like a little kid when I say that shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm using
Yeah,
all
yeah.
my parents' shit. I'm living in their house. I'm borrowing their car right now. I might as well try and move back in with them and save some money.
When I left, when I got out of the Marines and I moved in with my parents, it was like the best thing ever because I didn't have to like pay rent. Like I would pay rent. You know what I mean? Like pay rent. For my mom, it was kind of just like I lived in that room. I lived in that room right there, everybody. That white door right there.
Nice.
It was fucking. It was lit. It was sick as fuck.
Since our undisclosed location
Undisclosed
just went away.
location.
Oh, yeah.
Went away.
How is it? How is your Lompoc experience? Because I've had the most Lompoc experience today.
Oh my god!
And
Yes, you have to tell that story.
What's the Lompoc?
Dude.
Well, so as I roll into town, I'm talking to my girlfriend. I'm just like, damn. It's like I feel like I'm in a simulation when I come into Lompoc.
It's dead, right? It's
like,
weird.
It's so weird to any other city that I come into. I live in San Diego. Just in general, I can drive in like an hour. If I drive around San Diego, I can be in like 5-6 different cities, and they're all like live. There's people on the floor. Poppin'. It's always like there's always something going on. I drive through Lompoc. It's like literally like I'm living in a fucking I don't know, man.
Like a dude.
It's weird. Everybody's in their own universe here. There's no community. It feels like.
I guess that would be the right word.
I think
for a small town with no community,
there's a community. There's a community, but there's like it's so weird, man. I don't know. Like I think that it.
I mean, most of the people probably don't even know their neighbors anymore.
Yeah, even in Sandy, it's like I don't know. I know my neighbors just because I live in an apartment. And I just like I don't know. Like I can't. Like if I need something, I could probably go out and hit them up and just be like, they're pretty friendly. Like I say hi to them. I say what's up. I see them almost every day, but I don't know. Everybody in San Diego is really friendly though too.
Probably because it's a nice area.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah. Even in bad areas. I used to work downtown.
Well, still sunny out in the bad areas.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why there's so much homeless, because there's so much sun.
What about Lompoc? Why is there homeless in Lompoc?
I don't know.
The riverbed.
The meth. Good river. The meth is good. The meth is good. The meth is strong. I'm just joking. I don't know. Because I don't know.
Because they ship them here. That's why.
They ship them to Lompoc? No.
They do?
They don't ship them to Lompoc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they send them. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard it too.
If they don't, they put
them
them on
right from Santa Barbara.
If you're gonna talk, you gotta talk in the microphone.
Santa Barbara, they ship them this way. That's what I've heard too. Yeah.
Google it.
Where's the Greyhound stop at? 'Cause they
actually DuckDuckGo it.
Where's the Greyhound stop at? Santa Maria or Santa Barbara or both of them?
The Greyhound?
Yeah.
There's a Greyhound bus here.
Is it here in Lompoc?
There's one here.
Then they send him straight to Lompoc. I know for a fact San Jose sends him to Lompoc.
I would, if I was sending people, if they sent, okay, so Los Angeles, did you guys know that Los Angeles, Skid Row, they used to just trap homeless people down there? Like Skid Row, like so the way that Skid Row was set up was that they, like shipped all the homeless people there, and then they had like police like guard them in that area. Jeez. And there's like a historian on the Cecil Hotel. If you watch the Cecil Hotel on Netflix, it's like about this hotel in Skid Row. Mm-hmm. It's about that girl that did some crazy shit with her hands and like in the elevator.
Yeah.
I watched that, and there's a Skid Row historian on there that talks about this, and they talk about the homeless there, and it's pretty interesting. They talk about how like it enclosed everybody, and like the police used to like guard like the homeless to stay in that area. So it's pretty crazy because it's homeless. And California and Hawaii are the worst per capita homeless in the United States because they're just so nice to live in. It's sunny all year round in San Diego. When I used to work downtown San Diego, like last year during the summer, I used to work at a Compass Real Estate. I used to like park in this little shop. I used to have to park and walk to work, and it used to smell like straight piss. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my God, the worst thing I ever seen in downtown was like I was getting out of a parking garage, making a right, and it was literally like a grown woman, like homeless, on the ground masturbating, like spread eagle.
Oh my God.
It was the worst thing ever to see.
Nice.
San Diego
kind of turned on,
now,
but...
I'll finish. Sorry, go ahead and finish it.
No, I was kind of turned on.
Oh my gosh.
Fourth largest in the country, homeless population.
Who?
San Diego.
San Diego, fourth.
Damn.
Who's first?
Jeez.
The fastest hands in the fucking podcast business. He said
So-
it. He had that shit up before I even said it.
Yeah. So I was like working on my bike at Patrick's house, like in the garage, and like just chilling, and he comes in the house like hella frantic, like shaking up, and
I ran inside.
Oh, wait, yeah. Let's hear this.
Like-
Sorry, my bad.
Well, I was just taking out the trash and like it was sprinkling outside a little bit, and I go and that's the first garbage can that's right there because there's two in a row, and I open up the lid, and I'm not really looking, and I hear a voice like, "Hey!" and I look in there, and it's a person smoking a cigarette, and I'm all, "Whoa, fuck this!" And I open up the one next to him. Of course, I get rid of the garbage. I throw it away, and I'm like, I run back, I'm like, "Fuck this, fuck you!" And she's like, "Hey, wait!" I'm like, "No, fuck you, go back in there!" Like, fuck off! And I just keep running, dude. There was a homeless person in the garbage can smoking a cigarette.
In the garbage
in the
can?
In the
dumpster,
garbage
bro.
can, dude.
Whoa.
Like I had tweaker neighbors.
Oh my
Like 3 weeks ago, the neighbor blew up a piece of plastic he was cutting in front and had the fire department there. Like, there's a homeless person in the garbage can today, dude.
What the fuck?
Like, I dropped the lid on her. The lid was about arm length locked up, and I dropped the lid, and she's like, "Hey,
What the
like,
fuck? Why was she in the garbage?
it's on my door in my face.
sprinkling a little bit." Why was she smoking a cigarette in there?
That doesn't make
Box
any
in the
sense.
dumpster.
I have so many questions for that lady.
Well,
We
how'd you
should've-
get
It was
there?
a little
You-
rainy today.
wait,
It was
you-
a little rainy today.
I don't know why you didn't ask her, do you want to be on a podcast?
I didn't want to shepherd her for the next 6 hours.
You should have been like, yo, my friend has a podcast. He's coming into town. It only happens once in a blue moon that I come to Lompoc.
You know
It
what?
happens like once every 3 months now.
It's pretty selfish to me. You're right.
And tonight was the night that you were coming on the podcast. You should have invited the homeless lady smoking a cigarette in your garbage.
This could have been an awakening moment for all of us, like what not to do.
Yeah, I wanted you to learn
Holy
the lesson. She probably has some good stories.
Probably can't remember them.
She probably can. We'd have.
They're probably not good stories. Probably like
They're
probably-
a lot of the time in a
Tripping balls.
garbage can.
That's what I was gonna say. Methed out in the garbage can. Was she? Well, sorry, I shouldn't assume. Was she on meth?
Was I supposed to ask? Like,
Did
I'm
she look
assuming-
like she was on meth?
she looked like shit.
Okay.
Should I have asked if she was the camper from across the street?
Yeah, you should have.
Those guys, the one that ruined our spot.
Yeah, there's a little spot. There's like they built a CHC building across the street from my house, and there's a little
New construction in Lompoc. It was lit.
there's
They,
like
they built a new spot
there's
with like a ledge and lights.
What's
There's-
a CHC?
community health center, maybe.
Yeah, something
Like
like,
a
that.
little-
County health center. Something
Yeah.
like that. Some community
Like-
health center might be that. My bad.
What is it?
Like a chain doctor's
Oh,
office.
okay. Okay.
And they built this office thing.
Oh,
all new. There was
The new-
lights
right across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
street.
yeah.
from you. Okay,
There was
okay.
lights everywhere. They had built this little like cement ledge. There was
Yeah.
going to be garbage cans there, and we had gone there and rode bikes for a good while.
Like every night we would like meet
Probably
up
like
and go
a
pedal
month or
around
so.
for like a good workout. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, people showed up in the tent, and they were there
They
for like
parked
a
the
whole
tent.
month.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
There's like kids there and shit, dude.
Oh,
It's pretty fucked up.
kids.
Yeah.
Speaking of
And,
kids,
like-
70,000 homeless kids in the Philippines.
Per capita.
3.1 million people homeless in the Philippines.
That's wild.
Philippines. Wait, I asked in the United States.
Well, you
Are the
asked number one.
Philippines? Are the Philippines part of the United States?
No.
Well,
No.
he asked number one. I just searched up number one. That's fine.
You had the fastest hands and then you lost it.
Wow.
But that was a good try. Good try, Jamie. Good try,
This
Christopher.
this COVID thing, dude, and having kids doing school online is wild.
Whoa, that is a hot topic.
That is a very hot topic.
But I will agree with you that we need to have our kids back in. Well, kids are back in school now.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
my
this-
siblings start.
There's this younger kid at the skate park, like 14 or something, I think. And like I always ask him when I see him, like, "What'd you do today?" Just like, I don't know. What did you do today? And he's like, this and that. I'm like, you don't go to school? He's like, yeah, no, I don't really go that often, but they're still letting me pass. I'm like, buddy, you're gonna have to go back sometime, and like, they're gonna expect you to have learned that shit. And I'm like,
it's so dumb.
and then you're gonna have to. I'm like, life don't stop, world don't stop. You're gonna graduate and miss like 2 years.
The thing is like, it's hard. It's kind of hard to say. The thing is that high school. Were you guys homeschooled? You weren't.
No,
You weren't.
I did like a little bit of like Olive Grove then.
Oh well, you weren't like homeschooled.
I'm a quality product of the public school system.
That's what I'm
please
saying.
and thank you.
Like the school, like going to school builds character.
Yeah.
Like it builds something. Like it gives you a little bit of a harder skin, like to the real world. I feel like when you're kind of, blanketed,
I know what you're talking
like
about.
by your mom and dad, like inside a house and stuff, and you don't really know what it's like to communicate with people outside of your circle, or like people that have different views from you. It's really hard to get that from people, that.
I got a friend that copied the like teacher's textbook through his way in the whatever charter school, and he tells me about like, oh, this happened this week, and like I didn't like it, and I'm like, buddy, that's fucking 8:30 on a Tuesday, weekly. If I'm lucky, like that ain't nothing. And he's like having problems and shit. I'm like, fucking toughen up.
You gotta toughen up. The way that I see it is that, well, for me, it's like I don't remember shit from school. Honestly, I didn't learn much from actual education school. I didn't try.
I learned about maybe struggle it out.
Like I didn't try. Like I just knew how to get B's and C's. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really try. Algebra 2, I don't know shit. Honestly, I didn't learn shit till I got to college. Like they obviously I learned something. Yeah. Obviously I learned something.
I had to have a physical application. Like, what do you know about the unit circle, man?
Nothing.
I'll tell you everything.
What's a unicircle?
It's how you do angles and shit, dude.
No idea.
Pi, sine, cosine,
Nothing.
all that crap.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know nothing about that.
Physical application is something else. Like you can put it to something you look at. Like it's different.
Let me. What's good with it?
I just didn't like.
You could figure out like the trajectory of stuff.
Like I literally, I this stuff didn't mean nothing to me in high school, but I used it almost every other day at work for machining and stuff.
Nice.
And like it's
well, you took Hicks, right? Or not Hicks, Denter.
Yeah, but still, even in that class, like it didn't mean nothing to me.
What taught you a lot in high school? What was the most that you learned?
Dinners taught me a lot about how to teach myself things, because I got kicked out of a pre-calculus class, and I was able to take a second period of his class in the middle of the day for ROP, and he was just kind of like, you need to do this, and then I'd have to go figure out how to do that, and it taught me how to teach myself.
What I learned from, I didn't take Denter, but from what I learned from what I learned from school, from public school and high school and stuff like that, I would say that I learned, to pick things that I like to, I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I did Music Quest, and I really like doing music and stuff. But at the same time, I fucked around during that period and did whatever I wanted to do. I went to my house. I would just ditch that period. I would check in, leave that period, and just go home and just do whatever the fuck I wanted. And I figured that out, and I was just like, you know what? Like, being able to do whatever the fuck you want is way cooler than fucking sticking to the game plan and being in finding your way to make it, but chill at the same time. So that's the way I look at life, is I want to be fun, and I want to make money, and I want to have a good time doing it though. You know what I mean? I don't want to I'm right now I'm in school. I fucking hate school right now. I fucking want to I'm in Excel all day, just doing regressions and just like looking at charts all day, studying the stock market and just doing like a bunch of other shit for a bunch of different classes, right? And I'm learning all this shit and I look at it and at the end of the day, I'm just like, I mean, I guess it's kind of fun. You know what I mean? At least it's kind of fun because it's like I'm learning about shit that I can make money from, and making money is fun to me.
Yes.
So it's like, it's kind of fun doing that. But do I see it going for the long run? No. I see that I do this for a little bit. I learn something else, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I don't think I'm going to be doing in finance for a long time. I'm going to be straight up right there. I'm a finance student, but I do not think I'll be doing finance for the whole time of my life. I think that I'll do finance, maybe get like a pilot's degree, like pilot's license.
Dude, I've been thinking about pilot's license too, dude.
Maybe do something else, like maybe like volunteer firefighter, maybe like just do
on the
random
pilot's
shit,
license
you know
thing.
what I mean?
Like the singer for The Offspring has a commercial pilot's license and flies like jet planes and people. I think so. Like
the what?
The singer for The Offspring, the band.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I think he has a pilot license and flies like jets for like commercial airliners and shit. So like, yeah, you do it.
My cousin, or not my cousin, one of my best friends from the Marines.
Someone we went to high school with has it, I believe.
Joseph Powell.
Yeah.
Joseph Powell has his helicopter's license.
I think Michael Ostrander does commercial jets.
That sounds pretty lit. So my friend from the Marines, he got out at the same time as me, just got his private pilot's license. Now he's working on his commercial.
That's it.
He lives in New York though. Well, no, I take that back. Maybe he didn't give he's about to take his private pilot's license test, like his final, but he couldn't because it was snowing in New York, and he lives in New York, and they don't allow, it has to be like sunny skies for a student to be flying. That's why you should live in California, where it's sunny 24/7, unless you live in Lompoc or Northern California. You used to live in Northern California, right?
Yeah.
When I joined the group chat, you lived in Northern California.
Yes, I was out there for school. Yeah, I lived out in Humboldt County for 2 years. Yeah.
How was that?
It was lit, dude. I missed it a lot. I went to like community college out there, College of the Redwoods, but my girlfriend, she's on the HSU track team, so like we would always go to like the parties for them, and it was always like a good time.
Fucking lit.
It was real good. Yeah. And then I don't know. Should we keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Fucking I lost my train of thought.
No, it's all good. Yeah, you used to party out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So my school, I wanted to talk about my school, because when I was going to school out there, I was taking like fucking 16 and 18 units to finish my degree. Yeah. I was grinding like a full-time job. And it was real cool because it was like learning for my degree, like drafting and 3D modeling, you know? And then, so I got my degree for that, and I started working on like the with transfer part. And then, so when like COVID happened, we ended up like moving back home rather than finishing out there. And I don't know. I miss like going to school like in person. And
it's so different, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you going to school right now?
Yeah. Right now I'm taking 13 units.
What school are you in?
Allen Hancock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as of right now, SCSU. So I'm in SCSU right now, and they're saying that next semester in fall, they're saying that in class might be happening.
That'd be sick, dude. Because I'm taking like a marine biology class right now. And
that would be so cool if it was
we're still allowed to go on the field trips, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, especially now that
are you going, or are you just
so the first one I was gonna go to, and I had planned out driving to. No, and then it was that time when fucking Lompoc rained a bunch, like a bunch. I don't know how much it actually rained, but it completely like flooded the spot we're going to.
Sure, it did.
It did, bro. Like it opened because we're gonna go see an estuary. We're gonna go see an estuary. Yeah, fucking.
I'm just joking.
I feel like my classes are fucking pointless right now because I'm just going towards the with transfer part. Like I don't even know if I want to transfer. Like I was just trying to leave it as like a clean cut like goal, you know. But I don't know. School
to San Diego.
That'd be fucking sick. Yeah.
Let's move.
we're planning on, my girlfriend and I, because she got her bachelor's already. So she's been applying to jobs like up and down California.
Yeah.
But realistically, we want to go either San Diego or LA because that's like the spot for my biking to pop off.
Nice.
Like, yeah. So like that's kind of like the move where I want to go to.
Nice.
Yeah. And I've been trying to take that a lot more seriously recently. Yeah.
Let's pause for a second.
Yes.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We had to take a quick break. Had to refresh our drinks. You guys all got drinks, right?
Yes. Got the second cup of coffee.
Oh, I gotta open up my cacti. These are actually pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of talk about our Snapchat group. I kind of wanted to talk about it because I think that more people should kind of inspire to kind of do something like kind of we have. Because I have 2 different Snapchat groups. I have one that has everybody in it doesn't live in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to like do anything. You know what I mean? And for me, I know me and Jake kind of live like pretty far from everybody.
Yeah.
But everybody else kind of lives in that same city. And the more active people in that group chat, obviously. And you guys kind of do a lot of shit together.
I told Evan, because Evan moved back and I was already in the group chat, and I told him about it, and I'm like, it did actually make my days better just because we kind of be like bullshitting with my buds all day long. I told him it made my days better, and then he got added in. He's like, you know what, dude, that did make my days fucking better.
It does make a lot. And especially because I used to be a part of the original group chat that I was in. More was like a roasting type thing. It was a roasting deal.
Okay.
So it was more of like a defensive and offensive, like all the time.
Yeah.
Like you say something, you send a snap, and like you had to be worried about the snap back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the screenshot.
Okay.
Oh,
Within our group chat, I feel like there's so much more positivity.
It's very
I feel
supportive.
I'm very supportive in shit that we do. This podcast, I know when I post it, you guys give me some feedback, and it's always pretty positive. Like, and I like that's the thing that I like to see. That's why I like in the last podcast I did with Rose, I gave our group chat a shout out because I was just like, dude, I was just like, it just it's just so much more positive than more like. I feel like that a lot of people need that. You know what I mean? And I think that people should add people, and I think that that's the way that they should be doing their group chats instead of like, you know, focus on activities and shit like that. Just like bringing positivity and throwing ideas out there and kind of getting feedback from your friends more than just like communication and just like blobbing about bullshit, you know, or fighting or bickering or shit. I don't ever see like a fight or a bicker in our group chat either. Like there's never like some drama. Like it's never like some shady ass shit. Like why should throw some shady weird shit into
some
some
kind of troll.
we can troll. Yeah.
I think we got
Trolls
a
are
certain
funny.
age where we're just like chilling. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've known most of the guys.
Well,
for a
yeah,
long time.
all of us. I've known all you. Yeah, I've known all of them since high school.
Yeah.
Since high school. I the only person that I've only met like a couple times is Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny comes and goes, but he's always like in the group chat. At least.
Yeah,
He's
and
here
he's
and there,
cool as
but he's
fuck.
always
He does his own thing.
He's cool as fuck,
no, he
and
does
I
his own
love
thing,
Danny.
yeah.
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny as fuck.
Danny's the man.
Diamond Danny.
That was a good one.
That was funny as fuck. We started. Well, Chris. So Chris came up to me, and when him and his girlfriend broke up, he like kept hitting me up, and he was just like, "Let's do a push-up challenge. Let's do a push-up challenge."
Yeah.
And so in my other group chat, I had my friend Luis Arredondo. You guys know him, right? He's in the Marines. He's like he gets out next month, and he's gonna be on the podcast. But he was in special forces in the Marines, and he's a pretty legit guy. Yep. And in that other podcast, in that other group chat, he's in there, and he always is working out, always doing like burpees and fucking just doing crazy shit, doing push-ups. So, and it's always so funny to watch him just do like somebody just do a bunch of push-ups, and so little Chris started doing them. and we got involved in it,
Yeah.
and it's just so much funny. It's just funny watching people do push-ups all day. It's honestly, it brings so much joy to my day to watch people like my homies do push-ups. It's funny. I honestly think it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's good. I think it's nice just to go and do like a couple push-ups, and it kind of makes it easier to work out and make better decisions throughout the day, like more healthy decisions. But yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, the group chat's fun.
So since we started doing push-ups, that's when I just changed my diet.
The diet's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I honestly, the way that I look at dieting now is just like, what's going to make me feel good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going to make my body kind of, like, I'm not going to lie, like, the only reason I like drinking seltzers and stuff like that is because it's gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because gluten really fucks my shit up. Like, no lie, like, gluten really fucks my shit up. Like, when I eat a pizza, I eat a bunch of carbs, I eat a bunch of bread or something like that. That really does fuck my shit up. But I will fuck some rice up. And I will fuck up some pizza, and I will fuck up some peanut butter sandwiches up every once in a while though. And sometimes it doesn't really affect me
Moderation's
that
good,
much.
man.
You know what I mean?
Every once in a while is good.
Like, but
Shouldn't
lactose,
indulge.
but cheese though, cheese really fucks me. I get these. I've been getting these Annie's pizzas. They have like no cheese on them. They have like mushrooms and like tomatoes and stuff. It's so fucking good. They like do some like sweet like marinade on it or like some sweet sauce on it. It's so fucking good. But they're always sold out because they're so good. They're always sold out. They're so expensive too. Yeah. They're like $12. Like, or no, they're like $12, $15 for a frozen pizza. That's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, but shout out Annie's. They have like vegan
Annie's?
pizza. Annie's pizza.
Those are, I used to get their little mac and cheese, I think.
Oh yeah,
The-
they do
the
have.
bunnies?
Yeah, they have. No.
It's not the bunnies?
No. But I know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm getting confused with those ones because I do like those fruit snacks.
Have you ever ridden a bike, Justin? Like, did you ever like do tricks on a bike? What's up, Justin? What's
Never.
up? Never. Have you ever like just pedal like in a neighborhood, did like a bunny hop? Like, that was lit.
I never really rode bikes. And,
That's right.
Legit, bikes are my favorite.
I wish I did. I'm not gonna lie. Bikes look fun, and I know how to ride a bike. And I know how to do a couple things on.
Yeah, this is what I'm asking. Like when you're a kid, you know, like just like pedaling
Oh,
around.
like yeah, I know how. Like I used to ride a mongoose and
Yeah.
like fuck around. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's
Like
just
chill,
hella fun.
like just fuck around. Like probably do like a bunny hop like off curbs.
Did
and
you
shit
ever go
that,
like
but-
camping and shit as a kid?
Yeah.
Did you take your bikes?
Oh, I never did
No.
that. Camping, taking your bike sounds fucking sick.
We would always go
That sounds
camping and we would
badass.
throw the
That does
bikes
sound
in there
badass.
with us.
Hey Apollo. Hey. Hey. Hey.
This bed looks
Hey.
kind of nice.
Big boy.
But this bed looks kind of
Hey.
nice.
Yo,
Hey. Hey.
It's like, maybe
Apollo.
if they're busy with me, I'm
How
good.
old's our dog again? Nice.
Big boy.
The big boy.
What dog smell?
Hey. Apollo. You should be listening to me. No, come here, big
Justin has gone off. He's left. He's chasing the dog. Chris has come
I'm gonna
back
be
in
giving
here.
a live commentary of the situation at hand.
Justin's got chips.
Chris is gonna be the chef right now. I need to be. It needs to be a pretty healthy, just clean, and I don't.
Okay.
I'll eat a jalapeno popper right now.
Who's down to fucking shotgun one of these fucking cat guys on camera?
Fucking.
On camera, are you taking it with us?
It's so dirty. We have to move it over there.
Somebody's got to do it clean.
I can't. I don't. I'm not good enough to do it clean.
Nope. Bread's pretty good.
Get up.
How are you gonna put this on the? Are you gonna throw this part on the internet with us? Okay, I like it.
We're big chilling right now.
This is a podcast. This is how we do it on the Happy
Do your parents'
Club.
dogs go on the couch?
No. These guys wet as shit. Too.
Con
My parents are the
Con
number one
4K.
fans of this podcast.
That's right.
Shout out, Mom.
Thank you.
Shout out, Mom.
I like your house. It's very fantastic.
Shout out, Mom.
Your barnyard doors for the dryer, very nice. I like it.
the lights in the backyard, very clean.
You have
Very
TVs outside.
geometric.
I don't have a
I
TV
like
outside.
geometric stuff.
I'm jealous.
I made an appointment to get a tattoo actually for some sacred geometry.
I plan on getting a mandala.
Yeah, so that's nice. That's sick. So I'm getting I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but maybe I shouldn't talk about it.
No, what? I went there one time and I asked for when I was coming back from in high school from Hollywood Horror Nights or maybe it was in high school, maybe it was after high school, but it was Hollywood Horror Nights, right? And I showed up to Jack in the Box.
Farms?
Yeah, the
Magic Mountain,
the Universal Studio.
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I showed up back here, and then we went to Jack in the Box, and I asked for 99 tacos for 2 cents instead of 2 cents for 99 cents. 2 tacos for 99 cents. I asked for 99 tacos for 2 cents.
So what did you get?
I ended up just getting 2 tacos because they ended up just giving me 2 tacos. But I was so fucking sleep deprived from that night that I asked for 99 tacos for 2 cents.
You know what? Being sleep deprived and coming back from shit late night, I'm so lucky I have the job I do now. Because we coming back from grad night, the human resource lady called my cell phone at whatever time, like probably 8:30 on that.
You're working?
No,
in high school?
She tried to hire me
Oh.
at Healy Cal.
Oh well.
And like I answered my phone and like couldn't make words and then hung up. So she called my house phone.
Oh,
And
wow.
my mom answered and arranged me a fucking interview. That's the same job I have now.
Wow.
Shout out
Pretty
Healy
clutch.
Cal. You'll never buy their shit because you don't know what it does, but you probably benefit from it.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
It's all right. It's unfortunate.
You've been working
maybe.
there since high school?
Almost 10 years, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, they hired me to sweep the floors
Really?
and sandblast some shit. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to do what I do now.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
right.
I've tried to quit quite a few times. It's all right.
That's nice though.
It's cool. I'm late every day. Sorry, Ralph, but piece of shit, I guess.
What the?
I
I don't know.
The
if that
house is
noise
creaking. If you can't hear it, I'm sure it's fine, but
We can hear it.
no, they can't hear
They
it.
can hear it.
They can hear it. You think?
Yeah.
Oh.
They heard it.
like a.
You can hear everything through these microphones.
Whoa! There's Casper behind the camera.
Imagine some fucking
My
ghost
crutch
out
is
of nowhere.
froze. I'm out of here.
The
You guys
crutch-
believe in ghosts?
Unfortunately,
What are you
yeah.
guys' like views on shit? Like aliens, fucking
Definitely.
religion,
You know-
fucking.
I can tell some ghost stories right now.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Well. First, do you believe in How do you see ghosts? Like, how do you explain ghosts? Like, how would you
Okay.
explain a ghost to somebody?
Well, on my arm is a tattoo of it says Kyle, and it was like the one time his family could find he wrote his name. So and then they owned a needle workshop in Solvang. And my mom worked there for a very short time while Vons was on strike in like 2000 something. And when she was working there, there was a front door and a back door. It was in Solvang next to like the Christmas store. So there's like a courtyard behind it, and there's a hotel above it. It's next to the Madden Vin or the Lansby Hotel. And the front door is always open. The back door opens like half on top and half on the bottom. And like out of nowhere, this is what my mom says. It's my mom. She's not gonna lie, make shit up about my best friend. And she says like the door would just start like kind of like shaking, rattling out of nowhere. And then she would have to, like, she'd go like open it and be like, all right, Kyle, like go outside. And then she'd like open it and like nothing to be done. The rattling would go away. And then she can kind of like she'd leave it open for a little bit. And like 30, 40 minutes later, she'd close it and be done for the day.
That's crazy.
And it happened every now and then. And then like in the house, Debbie's house, like the water faucets was turned on sometimes, I think.
That's
She's told me some shit.
That was wild.
And then like
That's insane, dude.
I've never stayed in the house. I've always had to stay in the tea house for whatever reason.
That's insane.
And then like the Mission, dude. I went there. This is in like high school. I had this girlfriend, and I went there, and she's like fainted out of nowhere. Like,
Ooh.
I don't know what that was about. She was like, do you guys see that? And I'm like, what? She's like, do you see that? And she starts like kind of like going like that. And the dude we were with that drove us there, her sister's boyfriend, went and like was like went behind her and like just grabbed her out of nowhere, dude. Like that shit. And then my brother, shout out Chris. The dude who unlocked his truck or car. He knows like a dose in there. That's what I was saying. He was saying let's go see some ghost shit. And I was like, let's go to the Mission.
Fuck yeah.
He knows a dosing guy there, and he has a video on. There's a couple videos of like a key in a door just sitting there, and just out of nowhere just start swinging, and then like floating, moving, just like oh man.
Ooh. What about you, Drew?
Nothing paranormal to that extent. That's crazy. That's a lot of
dude.
That's a lot of process.
I've had the ghost sticks before.
Oh, actually, I did have one paranormal experience. Actually, I did have one. So I was staying in when I moved into with my nana's house. Like that, I was staying in the room where her mom passed away in, and one night I woke up at like 3:33 a.m. with TV static, and I was like,
That's pretty creepy.
I was like, this is a little weird right now. I don't know. That was like the one ghost experience I had though, but that was the only to the extent it happened.
Yeah, like growing up, I think in
RJ's house is haunted.
Oh yeah, I've seen actually. Yeah, never mind. I've seen some stuff in RJ's house.
What did you see in
in
RJ's house?
RJ's little room.
Yeah,
No, in his big house. Like me and Evan stayed in his big house, dude. And like
In the main house.
yeah, he's told me his big house is haunted too.
Is his small house haunted?
No, I don't think so. But then his
And Drew said, "Yeah."
bro. I've hung up a hat that got knocked off and it came right off again. Yeah.
Ooh, creepy.
It was, and me and RJ are like, just ignored it.
This is
Yeah,
weird.
that was weird. Yeah, ghoster, and I don't know.
Well, I used to
R.I.P.
live on
to all the
3rd
people
Street.
lost, man.
And when I used to live in 3rd Street, so the way that the house is structured is that you'd walk through the room. All right, so imagine that you walk through a hallway. The master's on the front right. So the front right of the house. And then then there's a sliding door, weird sliding door. Usually for a bathroom, like the ones that like have like the little key locket that you kind of like push in, and it's like a little flicker. I don't know, like it's kind of weird that you like that is how you open the door, like you pull it from there, whatever. But the kitchen's right there, and then my room was to the left of the kitchen, so I used to be able to see the kitchen and like the that little doorway, and I used to see like a weird figure, when I was younger. And it was really weird to see it. You know what I mean? It was just like a weird little like it's hard to explain, like a white kind of like smoky figure. Like kind of like a I don't want to say it was like a generic ghost because it wasn't. It was like so like realistic.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And I used to see that like frequent. Like I used to happen like that's probably happened like that shit used to happen like I used to like know it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like I used to be like, oh, like I'll probably see it tonight. You know what I mean? Like I'd probably like kind of like think it in my head.
Do you think it was like sleep paralysis?
But I don't know. Because I used to like, it used to be like, I used to like get up and see it. You know what I mean? Like I was like physical in my state. I was physical in my state. Like I was like seeing it. But then that was that time. And then there was one time at the mission, not the mission, the cemetery, which is something that you'd probably would expect to see. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird to like go to the cemetery and then like kind of like, oh, like you might see something, but majority of the time you won't see shit at the mission or at the cemetery. You know what I mean? Just because,
I've been to the mission, I don't know how many times in the daylight. It's just chilling, looking at animals, this building, that building.
yeah,
Walking. But I know what you're saying. You go to the cemetery
yeah.
in the daylight. You go to the cemetary
at nighttime.
I've never been at nighttime.
At so we didn't go inside. It was shit. I don't know who.
Can
I
we
was
go
with.
after this?
Oh, it's just down the street. But
Damn it.
we were. So I'll tell you about this backyard too.
Does the camera travel?
Yes,
we
it's
vlog
a
it?
GoPro. It's a GoPro.
So I went to the cemetery.
I can hook it up to your head
with Jason before. To go see my brother. That was pretty sick. Yeah, when took either like a blunt or dabber out there and went smoked. Nah, that was pretty sick. So
that's one time. There's one time. So when I was younger in high school, I remember I was with like a couple of people. I was like with two other people. Tim Pagan was maybe one of them, but I want to say that all three of us saw the same thing.
sheesh. In the cemetery.
It literally looked like a horse and like a carriage
Whoa.
was coming at us
What
from the top of the cemetery down the road where you're at the gate.
Wow.
Oh, that was weird.
That's a trip.
That was weird. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. That was like one of the moments where I was just like, oh, this is different. Like
Yeah.
some crazy shit's going on.
Sorry for interrupting. You were finished.
No,
right?
like it's kind of
It was very crazy. It was very
just
crazy.
tripping.
I have I get goosebumps at like moments like that. You
Yeah,
know?
because that was like
Yeah.
that was like a moment where like all three of us saw the same shit and we
Yeah.
talked about it after,
Yeah.
and we were just like, "Whoa!" Like, what just happened? And we just kind of like put that back. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if those same people remember that same memory. You know what I mean? Because I remember that shit, and I was just
wild.
like, "Ooh, it's like a weird moment to remember."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ghosts are a crazy thing because I don't believe in. It's hard to say I don't believe in God, but I believe in something. You know what I mean? I believe in that there's energies out there that reflect the people that have died in certain areas and stuff like that. I don't see that. It's just like
That's how it was explained to me. Is like energy's not. It can only be created. It can't be destroyed. Or some
yeah,
shit
like
that.
that's the way I see people dying. That they leave their energy. There has to be something about energy and like less spiritual, more energy.
It's sacred
like-
geometry, man.
Like
I
yeah,
swear.
it's
That's what I want to get tattooed is Metatron's cube. So it's kind of like it represents the whole universe, it being connected. That's why. That's what sacred geometry is.
oh, so it's
Yeah.
like okay, I feel it.
You
then.
guys have
I
dream
feel it.
catchers.
Dream
I do
catchers?
not.
I have one in my room. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Justin,
I
you
do
just
not.
need to get one. You're being
I'm Native
dangerous
American
out
as
there.
well. Yeah.
Oh, you're Native American.
Yeah.
You should still have one, Justin. You're living dangerously.
Is it?
Have you ever seen Insidious, bro?
That
that movie's real, bro.
We
That-
didn't have a
Bro,
dream
I
catcher.
watched that movie in a hella scary spot. I was hanging out with Jacob. So I've known Jacob and RJ and Jason since I moved here in Lompoc. And
That's
those
forever.
It's forever, yeah. Those have been my boys. And yeah, like we were hanging out with Jacob's girlfriend at the time and like another girl, and we went over there and watched like Insidious really late, and like the mission and that. I don't really watch scary movies just because I think the plots are kind of dumb, but that movie got me, bro.
Insidious
Like, and I get like I used to get sleep paralysis pretty bad, and I noticed like close my doors, my closet doors, and I don't get it that much anymore. Yeah, but that movie put me.
I feel like
off,
when
no cap.
those scary moments happen, I feel like a lot of times when you're the scariest moments where I was with I was with like a girl at the time, and I had like some bad dreams, and I had sleep paralysis really bad. I felt like I was in such a negative spot in my life that I was like, I could tell that she was lying to me and I was lying to her.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Like there was lying going on both sides, and we were just in such a poisonous spot where there felt like there was a drag on us. And there was times where like she woke up scared and I woke up like what the fuck's going on? Like I feel like I had a bad dream where like there was a time where I felt like there was something behind me, and I was like, and I like moved my arm, and I literally went in this parallel where I was just continuously spinning my arm going back.
Oh my gosh.
And I couldn't wake up from it.
That's
and I was just like, oh shit. And it was just like a bad time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like experiencing that. And it was just really weird. That was such a weird time.
Maybe I kind of don't want to talk about it. About lucid dreaming.
You lucid dream?
Sometimes. But
it's
kind of stems from sleep paralysis, because you kind of know when like, because I would kind of have like sleep paralysis kind of often.
Mm-hmm.
I would know that like I'm sleeping. All right, so I'm gonna do what I want now, and then that kind of like starts it off. And then usually after like I realize I'm sleeping, I either like wake up, or like I kind of continue to dream, and then I don't remember too much. But I just kind of like have like the conscious moment that I'm like dreaming, and I'm like, okay, I'm in control. It's kind of good, yeah.
Do you ever lucid dream, Patrick?
Dude, I take like a dab before I go to sleep, and like
they don't dream.
Take like a dab and melatonin, and like, dude, I'm lucky if I wake up on my like third alarm.
Yeah, I don't.
I
don't dream that much. But when I do that, I do sober activities when I don't smoke and stuff.
I'm a very active dreamer, like probably like 8 to 10 dreams a night.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
My girlfriend dreams a lot.
I haven't. Even before, like, I didn't dream a whole lot, but like, I used to wake up like really sick. I think it's because I was stressing myself out because of my like relationship and shit. I don't know. I took like shit for like acid reflux. I took shit for sinus, but like
a lot of medications.
I tried to like, I don't know what it was, but like I think I've kind of like boiled it down to like I was just over stressing myself out over some bullshit.
But
like now I'm not. I take some vitamins and shit now.
Vitamins are the only things that you should be taking.
Well, I took vitamins before.
I used to take
but I would wake up
like every day.
No, I'd wake
not a good idea.
No, I'd wake up like physically sick. I'd wake up like yakking, dude.
Oh,
like my diet. I haven't changed too much. My diet. I'd always like not drink before 8.
So stress.
I think I was literally stressing myself out
from your relationship.
Yeah.
I think that stress is probably the main
But I didn't realize it. I don't know
that you need to like manage.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that. I understand it. I feel it.
You don't realize it at the time though.
Yeah, you don't. Mm-hmm. You honestly don't. You honestly don't realize that you're in such a bad situation.
But I mean, what is it? Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, that is true. I can tell you, like my cousin, he was in some shit too. And I was just like, damn, just get out of it, dude.
I kind of feel like people kind of have the same experiences kind of at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if you kind of feel the same way.
I understand.
But
Yeah. Like people do there's some crazy shit that goes on in this universe.
Because I mean, like,
that's how Patrick and I got so close.
I literally
we're
started
going
riding
through some girl troubles.
I literally started my bike because I was like, I got this time slot now. I need something to do. I'm just gonna ride this freaking bike, and then like I tried to go to the skate park, and then I couldn't. It was hard because I was shitty, out of shape. So I was just trying to ride every day, a little bit after work, and then Andrew was like, "Hey, if you're riding, like hit me up." I'm like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna go pedal around," and then he'd go, and then like for like.
I just like pedaling around, dude.
And then for like 3 weeks, we'd go ride around in our spot at the CHC building. And then when we're about done, I was like, yo, hold on. I got to ride as fast as I can to this and back.
And fucking the homeless people.
Yeah, fucking bums.
it's all right, man.
Shit
Hopefully they
happens.
figure it out.
No, I'm just joking.
They're gone
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
There's a garbage can there.
No, but it was a buzzkill for sure because it definitely like put a stop to like our good routine
Yeah.
because we're riding like every day for at least like 15 minutes. And like a park, we would just like meet up at the parking lot and go shred for like a solid 15 minutes.
Well, now
Because-
with the daylight savings
Yeah, it
times
was-
over, it's like,
That's not a big issue because
Like,
it was winter, so it was like dark
yeah.
by like 5.
It's so much
It-
better now.
yeah, so
it's
it's-
so much
So Patrick
better.
can get home from work and still go to the skate park. But
There's
I don't know if
yeah.
you can see it, but I'm in a boot. I've been in the boot.
Yeah,
Not-
you can
not-
see it. You can see it this whole time. Yeah, we can see that you didn't do it.
I didn't tell
Yeah.
anyone, but on like Tuesday, I bruised my tailbone pretty good.
Ouch.
I bounced
Oh.
off the ground back to my feet. So, that was going pretty good.
Yeah, for
Ouch.
me, it's I have a hard time just getting out of bed, so
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
I have a hard time getting out of bed, but
We've been doing it.
It's because I'm going
Hey,
to work.
my boss was telling me that he's 65, and he was saying like it's all about just getting out of bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as you get up,
Mhm.
you're fine.
Yeah.
He's 65 years old. He's like, I hurt every morning, and then I go for a walk, and then I feel fine.
That's a good way to look at it.
He said, just go for a walk,
Nice.
take a breather.
Nice.
He said, just chill. He said, it's all good. He's all, everything's gonna be good. You woke up.
Yep.
Go take a fucking walk. As long as you just gotta take a walk every once in a while outside. We live in California. Why not?
So nice.
It's always nice outside. If it's raining outside, every once in a while when it does,
Yeah.
okay, I understand.
I'm envious of your morning walks with the
But
Apollo.
you guys, I mean, yeah,
Because
I
like
fucking-
having a dog looks like it
dude,
gives you a good reason to hit the morning.
so- Yeah,
Because
I
I
mean,
have no reason to go walk
well,
at that time.
me and Apollo go on a walk every day, twice a day
That's lit.
for 30 minutes, unless I have school.
Yeah.
At night times, and Rosalie takes them for walks, but even then, I'll still go take them out
Nice.
every once in a while. I love doing it.
Walks are
honestly,
cool.
Having a pet's so cool.
it is cool.
Yeah.
Apollo's cool, but Finn's way cooler.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
How long have you had
Yeah.
each of them?
I've had Finn, 2 years now.
Nice. Nice.
I've had Apollo for like 5-6 months now.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I've had Finn for a minute now.
I have,
Well, about 2 years. It's about to be 2 years.
mhm.
I got him in December of last year, so maybe not. So it's like a year and a couple months. My bad. A year and a couple months. Not 2 years. A year and like 3 months. But he's cool as fuck. He's the best thing that Finn's dope. Finn is dope.
Yeah.
Finn's-
I haven't met him yet, actually.
Oh yeah, he's
I heard,
in
I
the
heard
room.
him meow. a
Does he
little bit.
travel good?
He's
He
chill.
was posted. I saw him.
All of
They
them
look
are
pretty
chill.
good. Yeah.
All of them are chill.
Real chill.
Apollo is just he's just
He's a
crazy.
goofball.
He's a goofy guy.
He's cool.
He's funny as fuck though.
He's crazy. He's freaking such a puppy still.
He's such a big
Dude's a
puppy.
tank.
He's just a fucking big ass puppy, and he doesn't realize how big he
He's
is.
huge.
And he's just a friendly guy. He just wants to say hi to everybody. He loves everybody and just wants to chill. Honestly, that's what he likes to do. It's actually really fun. But I think it's a good time to wrap it up. I had a pleasant time fucking
Yes,
talking to
sir.
you guys. It was fucking fun. We're about to go chill, go hang out for a little bit longer,
Yo.
go to bed.
Sounds good.
I think it's been a good time.
Grand old time.
Do you guys have anything to say?
Thanks for having us, man. I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate you
Yeah.
guys.
Good
Shout out your
time.
fucking anything that you guys need to shout out. Fucking hit us up. Fucking shout out my fucking life, man. It's fucking
Yes.
a good one. We've had a good time. I'm sorry, I'm fucking plastered right now. About to get more drunk right now. I promise you guys, I'm gonna fucking shotgun one of these cacti outside. And we're about to have a fucking good time. So
If there's a shotgun going down, might have to get in.
we're fucking getting it.
If there's a
So
shotgun.
we'll post it after this. We'll do it in the credits. We'll have it on video. Shout out everybody. Shout out Andrew. Shout out fucking Patrick. Thank
Shower
you guys.
with Patty.
Um,
It's not gonna help me at all, but
Shower
it's
with
a cool
Patty.
name.
Sorry we got kind of drunk on this one. But we got it.
It was lit.
Hey, fucking thank you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Andrew fell down.
And fell down.
Andrew fell down.
It's on Instagram.
Fucking shouted him out at fucking Shower with Patty. And shout out Justin Two Shaded in the Happier Club. I love you guys, and shout out Lil Chris, Lil Mamas, and my girlfriend and my life. It's fucking awesome. We're just having a good time on the Happier Club, and we like to drink a little bit sometimes. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
If you need insurance, you should buy it from my mom, Allstate, Santa Maria. It's,
Hey,
life
shout out
insurance.
Allstate.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.